I'm gonna turn down this game. All right. Everything's connected.
Ready to go?
I think we're good.
All right. So we kind of have an option here right now, man. We can actually use these, videos, or we can just talk about it because we know what we're about to talk about.
I'm gonna be real. I ain't even fully watched the video.
You didn't fully watch the video,
Nope.
so you do not know what we're talking about. Well, then
Not
that
fully.
that changes the whole dynamic of everything. You have to know what we're talking about for me to even give you an opinion on something, man. What are you doing out here?
All right. All right.
Like,
All right. No. Okay. So we'll watch this video with the people. How about that? We can easily do that.
yeah, I guess we can watch the video with the people, but man, next time, man, don't ever disrespect me like that again, making me thinking you watched the videos that I'm sending you. You'll disrespect me more.
Well, technically, I did watch it, but not fully.
Listen, man.
I'm just saying. All right.
Technically,
All right. So I'm about to start this video. This is one of the topics we are going to talk about today. We're just going to briefly go on. All right.
We don't fucking want to help each other. Let's talk about it. We hate on each other. We don't actually lift each other up. We talk all of this. It don't matter what the white person thinks. But when it really come down to it, we don't help each other. So much so that black people don't even like to ask for help. We think that that's a sign of weakness. Like you can't let your pride allow you to actually need help. Want help. I'll do it on my own. I don't need a handout. I don't need nothing. That's the mentality we walk around with. And that's the that's holding us back. And a lot of the times, it be a lot of black people, and I'm going to get killed for saying this, but it's fucking true, that blame white people, and it's not on them, it's on us. And we don't want to eat that shit. And that's what I'm fucking tired of. Why don't we do that? Why don't we help each other the same way they do and stop fucking blaming them for some of the we find ourselves in moments when we have to take accountability?
You're right. So what are we going to do about it?
Stop fucking hating on each other. That's where it starts. We can't slap each other at the other guy's event. We can't do that kind of shit, yo. We got to stop complaining about what we're not getting when we're not even appreciating what we have. And I know they're going to come at me for that, but we talking today. That's where I'm at. Yeah, their opinion shouldn't matter. But that's not even the fight. We got to get to the point where their opinion is irrelevant. Right now, it's not irrelevant. It matters. And that's going to be the case until we realize that the only way that we can get beyond this point of where their opinion is relevant is to actually genuinely be for one another. Period.
Look, and shout out to the person that did post this. Give them all the credit for that video. Definitely see where he's speaking from. So, what do you got to say about that, Shadow?
but first off, I'm going to tell you, I agree. I agree with what he's saying to an extent, to a certain extent. I'm one of those kind of people where I feel like everybody has a part to play in when it comes down to anything dealing with like racism. Like everybody plays in a certain portion somewhere. Whether you are, continuing with the stereotypes and adhering to the stereotypes or acknowledging whatever you got to say on that portion, in a way, you're still playing a part into it. When people started thinking a little bit differently, mindset wise, rather than thinking of, how to get the next person, how to down the next person, or how to make myself seem like I'm better while, making another person look worse and, less than I am. We're gonna continuously see the division that goes on, not even just in the black community, but in everybody's community, in the entire fucking population, if we're gonna be honest here. So like, in a way, I feel like, yeah, we gotta go and fix our own shit, but we all like, there's a lot of shit everybody's gotta go and fix on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially in today's world with everything that's going on. Lately it feels like it's been more of a everybody for themselves type of thing right now. It's how I'm feeling. Like, everybody really, are we all for each other right now, or are we all just trying to fend for ourselves?
So like, if we being honest, it ain't even just like, are we trying to fend for ourselves or anybody else. It's the fact of we know that's where it is. It's you gotta have the utmost best thing in the world for you to be made valid, based off any kind of means. Like, you gotta be upper class for you to be worth shit. Like, it's always gonna be competition. That's the problem we're running into. Is it's always got to be competition. You always got to be fighting to be better than the next man. You always got to be fighting to be better than the next person. And so when everybody starts to see it in that kind of aspect, or we continue to look at life in that kind of aspect, it's always going to be some kind of division that's causing us to, say that there's some kind of racism. And I mean, I'm not saying there isn't, because there is. I've experienced it myself. I've had my fair share of dealing with certain people. But truth be told, that's the best way to kind of handle this whole entire thing, is if we start worrying about, like, instead of worrying about how to be better than the next person, I just be better on our own. Just be better people in general.
All together.
Yeah.
In general.
I hate the division thing that a lot of people try to do, especially in the black community, where we're always like, oh yeah, you got to be down for your people. And it's like, bro, why can't I be down for everybody right now? Like, because right now, like,
everybody need help.
Right now, we struggling as a race of humans right now. Stop trying to divide us enough. Like, especially in the fact of, like, you got people who are biracial. You got people who are having interracial relationships. Like it or not, they exist. Like, just being honest, like it or not, they exist. So we definitely got to get out of that mindset of, my people versus your people, because this is a whole new race kind of thing. I was watching a TikTok earlier, and a dad said, he was like, y'all are the beginning of something new. And I mean, being honest, in a way, kind of, yeah, because you don't see, a biracial person be represented as much. Most people, they go with whatever their ethnicity was. So biracial people are kind of, new founding. But like, I don't know. I hate the division shit that we got going on in life. It's frustrating to me, to say the least.
Yeah, even like with people in our own race, we're all still technically separated. Even by connected by the color of our skin, we're still separated. We don't treat each other equally. Like most people think it happens.
Man, the craziest portion, especially that biracial people have to deal with, is what we deal with like colorism. The black community is wild as hell. If you really dark, you get made up fun of for being really dark. Shut up, Damien. Yes, I talk shit, but I can talk shit because I'm dark. If you're really light skinned, you get made fun of for being really light. For a light skinned person to go to the black group, they gotta show some kind of air about them for them to be accepted in a community that really is supposed to be representing them from the jump. If I'm not wrong, that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
But they don't represent just their own people because they're not just their own people, right? They're half. You're half my people, so I only care about you half of the time.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that ain't nuts.
That definitely is. But that's how it is in this world.
Definitely. And then they go over to the other portion, right? Because racism is still a thing, right? So they go over to the other side. And the other side's like, yo, hey, man, you're a little too dark for me. Your hair ain't like mine. And it's like, what? So where am I supposed to go, right? So I hate that division, especially in our community as it is. We speak highly about, we want to be accepted in. But a lot of us aren't really being accepting of a lot of people. Black community is also very, from where I grew up at, very homophobic. And I want you talking about being gay. Scratch that. Let me clarify.
Yeah, clarify on that one.
You cannot be a male. You cannot be a male and gay. They will clown the shit out of you. They will clown the absolute shit out of you. If you are a woman and you are gay, by all means, first thing you're gonna get called. The problem is what the hell you are. It might make a couple jokes here and there, but if you are a dude and you gay, but that's just horrible. It's horrible as hell.
Yeah,
and if you actually think about it, it's less accepted. It's less accepted. So in a way, like going back to that video, in a way, dude is speaking a lot of truth. I just hate the division there. But I mean, we're gonna be honest here, dude is speaking a hell of a lot of truth. We're too busy wanting to harp on the next person. My thing is like, why does it matter if dude over here getting his chillerine played in? Like, what's that got to do with you?
Exactly.
You want your chillerine played? Like, what's up? Why are you so mad? Why do you hate this person now? Like all of a sudden you become the worst person in the world if that's what you come out as. I've seen friends whose parents have literally just pretty much stopped talking to them. Just I don't want to talk to you no more. And our generation is catching the hell of it, like as is. You have a lot of people trying to come out and they're trying to accept the ways of who they are, and then the entire, I won't say the entire community, but the entire, like, elders, let me put it that way, the elders of our community are very much against it, which causes a trickling effect. Because now your parents don't want you to be gay, because now they got to tell their parents. Their parents is finna be pissed.
Oh, yeah, they about to feel some type of way about it.
What always killed me was the way that we handle situations in our life as a community, right? I mean, so we're gonna keep on this little whole division thing here, but what kills me is we spend all this time harping on anybody who likes a certain, likes the same sex, or whatever. And we take that time to disown them and all kinds of shit, but we'll not take the time to get rid of somebody who's molested one of your daughters or molested one of your little girls, because that, by all means, is perfectly fine. Or that, by all means, is okay. Don't tell nobody that your uncle did that to you.
Yeah.
You, you tell somebody I'm gonna do something to you. You gonna be disowned from the family. I'm gonna deny everything. But yeah, if that person come out as being gay, you telling the entire world, yeah, you know he's a faggot. Sorry to say it like that, but that's kind of being honest. That's the words. That's the wording you're gonna hear. Yo, you know that he out here, swinging for the same team.
And I still don't get why it's such a big deal to some people. I really don't. Like, as if that's how they see themselves, and that's how they want to go about their lives, who has to say other than themselves on what they do with their lives or how they feel about other people?
What really kills me, bro, is the fact that people put in that much effort to harp on some shit like that. Yet in the same breath, say they don't have time for drama.
They're the type of people that feed off of drama.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, no,
Tell
you're
me I
completely
am
right
wrong.
about that one.
They spend majority of their time. I ain't got no time for this. You hear what he's been doing? This entire whole gossip going on about this one person. And then the very end, yeah, but that ain't none of my business, though.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck are you? I don't know, man. This topic just it's dried out to me. I done talked about it way too many times, so it's kind of dried out to me, and I need somebody with a different aspect, or somebody who wouldn't agree, and so that I can understand why they wouldn't agree with them, because it's hard to continue a conversation on stuff like we both agree on this. So like,
Yeah, that's the thing with these podcasts that we do. We need somebody that will disagree with some of the things that we talk about,
I don't need you to
because
I don't need you to disagree. I just need you to give me some different kind of perspective from what, like, if I'm saying something right and I got a whole different kind of mindset on something, if I'm missing something, let me know about it. If we both agree on something or if we both have the exact same mindset, then we both just kind of like talking to each other and just preaching to the choir.
yeah.
I will, however, hit you with a little bit of some controversy.
All right, go ahead.
I think Xbox is going to end up overtaking.
Over PlayStation.
I feel like the moment people realize PlayStation is only good for their exclusives and their basicness, I feel like it'll be different.
So we're going on the topic of video games now. Look,
Nah,
I'm
because
trying
we
to
going
tell
on top of the
you.
video games. Let me just tell you, one game I really want is made same company, same style as Sekiro. Dark Souls. That those kind of games is gonna be the same style. I don't know if it's the same company, but same style, and that is Wukong. I want to play that.
What is it?
Wukong
Wukong.
is I think a Black Myth Wukong or something like that. How you say? It's that monkey, the Monkey King, pretty much.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Wukong is immortal, my boy. He has different ways of immortality.
Okay. But on your thing of the whole, it's
Are you needing you're needing some evidence to why I'm saying these things.
yeah.
I'm gonna say this. So Xbox is making big moves. And ultimately, what I think is going to end up happening is they're going to end up overtaking, and Sony is going to end up telling them that they want to get a part of them. I feel like they're going to. I feel like Sony is going to buy in. I mean, give in to Microsoft. That's my thought. Sony's going to give in to Microsoft.
Well, I mean, one day that will come, I'm sure. But it's very likely right now because it's still it's like a pissing contest between the two companies, and it's always going to be. I feel like who's better, who has the better sales, who has the better products, who has the better exclusives, who has the better systems. It's always a pissing contest between the two.
So, in your opinion, who has the better system?
Okay, so on this aspect, design-wise, PlayStation, hands down. I'm sorry that Series X is just a box. Now, I'm not gonna say they went out of the water with the PlayStation 5 because it literally looks like a Wi-Fi router, and then the Series S just looks like a stovetop. It looked like a little miniature portable stovetop that you get from Home Depot for camping.
Okay. So first off, watch your mouth.
Hey, I'm just speaking facts.
Watch your mouth.
Facts.
Okay. Shut up.
Straight facts.
Shut up. You shut up. Okay. What I'm about to say right here, right now, will hurt your little feelings. But I personally feel like the Wi-Fi router idea was trash. And I feel like Xbox simplicity is more meaningful because it puts more behind the power of it.
Well, I mean, yeah, they focus more on the power, and that's what's in the system. But at the same time, I mean, you did all that power, but none of us can really get them right now. So what does that do for us?
And the PlayStation looks amazing, but it's not in your household because you can't really get one.
Yeah, we literally can't get any of them other than the Series S nowadays.
Which is crazy because Xbox still have an affordable new gen console that still hits the shelves. And it's easier to obtain a Series X than it is to obtain a fucking PS5.
No,
Whether it be the slim version, the digital version or the disc version, which is crazy. It's the same console. One takes this, one doesn't. Yet at the same freaking token, like you got Xbox to do the exact same thing, and theirs is a lot cheaper.
No, you're right about that.
I think PS5 made a very, very horrible mistake right
here. I mean, I feel like both companies kind of made a mistake with trying to release it during the pandemic of all times.
That was the best time to release it. What are you talking about?
Well, okay, probably the best time to release it, but
everybody's stuck at home, my boy.
Well, yeah. But at
what you gonna
the
do while you
same
at
time,
home?
Nobody really had the money for them.
And they was handing out stimulus checks like candy, my boy.
Yeah, they were. But again, not many people got them because they're scalpers.
You're right. And then what happened with the scalpers? They got theirs. They went to the scalpers and they paid the amount of money. I only know this because my mama was one of those people. My brother went and got one. Cost him $1,000. You paid over $1,000 for a system that should have only been $600.
Mm-mm.
They made a $400 profit off. Well, $200 because they had an extra controller and some extra shit.
I couldn't do it. I'm not paying that much for a system. The trouble we went through trying to get the Series X was enough for me.
Pissed me off. And they always had less PS5s than they had of Xbox.
Yeah, I think when we went, they only had, 2 PS5s and like 5 Xboxes?
7. It was 7 Xboxes, man.
But we still did not
Didn't get
any.
any?
Yeah.
Sad times.
I felt some type of way after that. So
My choices right now that'll hit your credit card hard as shit. But you can leave with a new gen console that day by paying $50. But you miss a fucking payment and they snagging your ass.
Mm-hmm.
And you spending the crap time for it.
Yeah, what is it like? You're spending $50 to get it, but in the end, you're spending $2,000 for a $600 console.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Like, I get it, people really want it, but it is not that serious. I don't see it as that serious. Maybe some people do, but I don't. Hands down, I will never. I can see if I got like the PS5, because it was around, I think it's around like 800 or so. If I would paid almost close to 1,000, but in like interest just to get it. But it's other than that, no. I can't. So do you think you would spend that much just to get a system?
Fuck no. Here's my thing. The only extra amount of money I'm spending on a system is if my little brother gets me one from overseas.
I think that's the best way to get one nowadays. You got
and I'm only paying extra because I gotta pay him to send it to me, and the fact that he was able to get it for me.
Yeah, again, I think that's the best way to do it. If you got connects out of the country, contact them to help you get the system.
We're gonna have to, man, because if not, you're not getting that game system. Like I don't see how else you're gonna get it without going through a scalper.
Exactly. They snatch them before we even can look at them.
They be trying to hit your pockets too.
Oh yeah, they try to snatch everything you got. So that's the thing you gotta think of. But I don't think I'm gonna get one for another year or so.
I don't know. I don't know. I want one, but I want a PC first. I think once I get a PC, I'm not gonna want.
Yeah, I feel like PC is the way to go. I mean, that's what most people did because they couldn't get the new systems. So, what's the next best thing? PC. So, I mean, that's the route I went. I know I did for sure.
Okay, so switch it up just a tad, just to hear. Based on the way life is going today, what would you make a change on? You think like fix a lot of bullshit we dealing with? Because we are FSC, and we ain't really talked about a lot of fuck shit lately.
Nah, we haven't really talked about much lately. All right, what's your question?
What the fuck shit do we have going on in life lately? You know what I'm saying? What's a few things that you think would change it? Like if you could make something happen, I don't know, that would drastically change a little portion of our lives and make it a little bit better. What would you change?
I think one thing I will change for sure is change some of the interactions that I had throughout my life with meeting like certain people, because I feel like some of the ones that really did a number on you could have been different if they didn't happen.
And what aspect? What do you mean?
So, everybody has those certain people in their lives that they have met that sometimes they just wish they didn't. So, I think if we didn't meet those people, where would we be?
If we meet those people, where would we be? If we just, I don't know, man, because I feel like I'm a firm believer in things happen for a reason. So I feel like people that you wish you never met have also taught you lessons, some that you're not really acknowledging.
That is true. Yeah, I mean, I believe in that. With everything happens for a reason, but I mean, if those same people brought you like so much hurt throughout your lives, and I mean, yes, it's probably made you the person you became today. Do you ever think of how would you be if you didn't go through that?
Yeah, man. Often I think about how life would be if I never went through my traumatic experiences with the people that I did. The problem that comes up with that is when I think about those experiences, I think of like, yeah, that sucked, but it's over with. I've
Yeah,
always thought of like the end, I guess, the end result of at some point this will all be over. And I had to teach myself that young. So I don't think I would think in that same mindset. I think that would kind of hinder some of the growth that I've had um, in life, and also make it harder for me to get over a lot of things, you know, that comes in my way in the future, because that lesson of it'll end soon came because of like some dark times. You know what I'm saying? Some dark people. that I've had to experience. Not so pleasant.
Yeah. Everybody's been through those type of moments.
Mm-hmm. So you have. I would want to say, yeah. I love to try to say that I wish I never met them, but I'd be lying. I'd low key be lying. Not even low key. I'd high key be lying. Like I wish I never went through the traumatic experiences, that didn't make me stronger. Like that were kind of irrelevant in my life. Sure, maybe. But those didn't really have a big impact in the first place. So it's like they don't really impact me enough. But for the things that I would, you can go back and change. I do have moments that I don't really give a fuck about. That like I wish I could go back and say some other shit. You ever go back and like think when you were younger, you had this little joke battle or whatever you were doing with some people talking shit about you or whatever the hell was going on in your life, and now that you have a whole bunch of new jokes, you're an adult now. You ever think about going back in time and like giving yourself that ammunition?
Are you trying to have some super hot fire type things?
Super hot fire? No. I'm talking. Like I've heard some mean jokes, and I can't think of them right off the top of my head, so don't ask. But I've heard some mean jokes come up now in the 24 years of my life that didn't come up then. And I wish they did. I wish like hell.
I mean, that kind of is because as we got older, we learned a lot more things.
I mean, I guess so, yeah. Yes, you're right about that. But fuck all that. I just wish I had those. I wish I had those jokes. Because imagine being the kid that has all the jokes, just talking mad shit about everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying.
But do you though?
I mean, you're worried about jokes.
You damn right I'm worried about the jokes. Jokes are funny as hell.
I feel like it just. I feel like if I could go back like right now as I am right now, man. Yeah, them jokes would have been nice, but again, I feel like just certain people.
Man, you got some animosity on you right now. What you want to talk about, Damien? What you got on your mind? Let's talk about Let's talk about what's on your mind, sir.
I'm just saying, like, cause there's been some people that
just ain't cutting it.
No. You were in industrial class. You remember those days? Remember the group we had in there? Got mad because things didn't work out their way. Yeah.
Sound like you got some beef from high school, my boy.
It's not beef. I don't think it's beef. You know. And I go to McDonald's, ask for a cheeseburger, but hold the beef.
Hold the beef?
I don't need it.
Sound like you got a little bit going on over there. Sounds like to me that you got something that you want to get off your chest.
Nah. We'll hold that for another.
Nah. Bring the masses in on this, because this is now Damien's time to speak. We ain't talking about Key no more. We talking about Damien. What's your beef, my boy? What's happening? Let's talk. Let's talk.
No, we don't got no beef. We good. We good over here.
Good over here, bro. You brought up some shit that I ain't heard you bring up in a hot minute. You want to erase those kind of people still in your life, man? Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck that man.
Nah, that whole situation was just, dude was mad because he liked a girl and she didn't want to talk to him, and it just so happened that she wanted to talk to everybody that was connected with me. You were included in that group.
I was also a special, funny little motherfucker. You know they say the ugly people are really funny. I'm very convinced that I was very funny looking. Yeah, it probably wasn't ugly, but I was funny looking, and that came from actually somebody that was very near and dear to me. That said, it was like, "I'm not ugly, I'm just funny looking." And that was Commander. That motherfucker said that shit, and I stole that. That has became my thing.
I mean, we all have moments where we reacted a way that we really didn't want to, and I feel like the way I reacted with him, especially in that class, because that switch went from 0 to 100 real quick. So it seemed like it shut the whole class up. But I was kind of tired of him being in his damn feelings about something that he couldn't handle himself.
Yeah. I don't even hold no more grudges from back then, man.
No, I mean, like I don't hold a grudge from it. But
fuck off, in life, but like, other than that, that's about all they got from me.
I'm just hoping he got past all of that, because he was really in his feelings about that one.
Man, I think he got past it. I would hope he got past it. We talking what? How many years ago, Mo?
Sheesh. What was this, like 2014, 2015? I think.
That was a long time ago, bro. Almost 10 years.
Yeah. It's a very long time ago. Oh, that's crazy. Making me feel old.
I'm making you feel old.
Boy.
I didn't bring up something almost 10 years ago, man. Are you actively trying to avoid a certain other topic that's on your mind? So you're bringing up older topics here? Is that what I'm sensing here, my boy?
I don't know what topic you're wanting to hear.
I'm not wanting to hear any specific topic. I just have a feeling you're talking about a specific topic or a specific someone or hinting at a specific someone that you don't know.
No.
Uh-oh. My son's getting sleepy.
Uh-oh.
Man,
Fatherhood is calling.
Definitely calling. We got to get more people in here so we can get some differences of opinion.
We gotta figure out what happened to our crew.
We're two like-minded motherfuckers. All right.
That's the issue. We need a crew. And that's part of the reason we've been gone. We kind of all started dealing with life as it kindly whooped us on a daily. But it is what it is. We're going to try to get back into this no matter what it takes. Keep going strong. But I will say having a podcast with two like-minded people is very difficult.
It's difficult if we don't have topics that we're really on.
Yeah.
Those back here was a okay topic, but
I mean, we
I
still
don't know.
got
It's,
the
it's
whole
one we've harped on it too much.
Everybody's talked about it. Everybody kind of has their own opinion about it. But the whole Will and Jada thing, we haven't touched on that.
I mean, we can. I'm not opposed to it.
I mean, I feel like he reacted probably a little over dramatically. But the thing is, we're not talking about him. We're talking about Jada. No, from my knowledge, you said she wish he never did that, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much the wording. What I've came across is she wishes he's never done it.
Why not stop him when in the heat of the moment?
Because it wasn't really about her wishing he never really did it. Like, if we're being honest, it was never really about her wishing he never truly did it. What kills me is she actively tells people how she wishes she never got married.
Oh, married to him specifically?
Just in general, she didn't want to get married. But it's like when you actively cried at your wedding, and you got somebody who's like crazy ass in love with you,
and
you let that you let that go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you let that go through. To me, at that point, like, she should have shut that off. She should have shut that off earlier. You didn't want to get married. You got married, had a family with this man, and now you just picking this man apart. And Will's allowing that, though. That's the problem. Will's allowing that. It's like, you can point the finger at Jada and say Jada is like a horrible person. Sure, whatever the hell you want to say. But Will is allowing this to happen.
Yeah, I think the things that some guys go through for the love of their lives, they pretty much do anything and everything for them.
Yeah, just, you gotta be careful, man. Like, you can clearly see that somebody don't give a fuck about you. Don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah,
But that's just me. I'm kind of more of a reserved kind of person. I'm not gonna chase you. And it feels more like in that situation that Will's in, he chased her, he got her, he bagged her, right? He happy that he bagged her, but at the same token, is she happy that he bagged her, or is she just happy because he had a high ass platform that she could use? Will's had to actively tell her not to use his platform to pretty much boost her.
yeah. See, that's crazy. See, nobody really never knows what's going on in like any of these celebrity relationships. We only see the outside. We only see the cover of the book. We never know what's going on the inside. And then once it kind of comes out into the open, now everybody acts all shocked and surprised. But you got to think, under all of that money, fame, and all that, they're still technically ordinary people with ordinary problems.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong on that. I think he's an ordinary motherfucker that needs to get his thing together. Will Smith was one of the most liked men in the world. He could have easily found someone to take his spot. I mean, to take her spot. He wanted Jada. He got Jada. He's happy that he got Jada. But at some point, you got to understand that, oh, I made a mistake. I need to move forward.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the hardest thing for him. Yeah. And I think his kids realize that too. If we're being honest, I think they realize that the relationship's kind of on a shitty end. But then again, like you said, it is only the surface. We only know what's going on then. I hate the fact that she's bringing a lot of their personal stuff out on the table in front of everybody on her little talk show.
Go out to the red table or something like that.
Yeah, to me, that is very shitty because, you know, like stuff that you should be talking with Will about is where you need to be at, because you allowed him to be pretty much made out as a meme. You made his whole entire success become now about you. Everybody made music about how they wanted the same love that you and your husband had, and you just shat on that.
Bro,
you shat on that entire thing, and you knew this entire time you did not want to be married to this man. You knew from the jump you did not want to be married. Don't do that shit out of love. I mean, not out of love, but out of pity. Do not do that shit out of pity. If you do not want to marry someone, do not marry them out of pity.
Exactly.
Don't marry them because you think you're going to get some personal gain from it. Because marriage to some people mean a lot. And so, like, in his eyes, I'm pretty sure marriage meant the world to him. Which, I mean, from what I've been reading up on, yeah, he wanted to have kids. He was thinking about a family when he was, like, a kid. I think he was, like, 5. So he's always wanted a kid. She never wanted to be married. Yeah. If you know you never wanted to be married, tell him, I never want to get married.
Yeah, most people just don't think about that.
No. But my boy, I'm going to have to call it. I hope we got enough in there to edit.
We got enough time. Again, it's just
also
take time to get back in the rolling state.
We gotta get back into some. This might be a small podcast because there's gonna be a lot that I think we should cut. But hey, it's alright. We can get back into it whenever we do.
Works.
I gotta go to work tomorrow for the first time in a while.
Ooh.
So my black ass is trying to go way the fuck down.
Well, definitely good luck on that, my boy.
All
On
right.
the first day, gonna get that company vehicle, my boy. Roll around in a whip.
We get that for 2 weeks. I hope I survive those 2 weeks. We got
hoping they give you a gas card too, boy, because gas still expensive out there, my boy.
Bro, don't jinx it. Knock on wood. You know what I'm saying? Knock on wood. But the gas was going down a little bit. The bitch was at 4. Now it's at 3.50.
But y'all were at 4 down there?
We were at 4. Now we at 3.50.
Okay, so y'all lower than us now. We still at 3.84 up here, my boy.
There's some stores down there at 3.50, man. Some places 3.70. But
I'm gonna need you to ship me some gas.
shit, alright. I'll ship you some gas, but I need you to ship me some weed.
Let's do
it. Yeah.
All right. We
Mama.
till next time.